Hey guys, Clumsy here. That works, right? Welcome back to Clumsy Trucking. Oh my goodness. 144. Just in time for the finale. One for the road stream, guys. Before we end for quite some time, let's check out 144. So I'm glad that you guys are here. Glad to see the usual suspects, some new guys as well. Thank you for joining, everybody. Means a lot. Let's see who we have. Scotsman, ever first. Trains when. No comment. Hey GT, thanks for making it today. Glad you're here. Hey Simple, how are you doing? Simmer, thanks for staying up. Thanks for making it to the stream. Appreciate it. Looking forward to checking out Austria. We'll see how it looks. Glad you're here, Jack. Yes, we're here, man. We're here for you. Let's have a good time. Hey, Alex. Speaking of good time, look at that. Nice transition. How are you doing, Alex? Enjoying 144 yet? Let's see. How are you doing, Ark? No craft Feco. No craft Feco. Well, maybe it depends. We will see. Hey Scripps, thanks for joining, man. Really appreciate the company. Glad you guys are here. Let me see who I missed. Oh yes, we have some other folks joining in. Yarbla, how's 144? How's the adaptive cruise control? Yes, for those who haven't heard it yet, apparently there is a sneaky update in 144. Adaptive cruise control is now in experimental stages, looks like. Hey AK, 100 bits, thank you for that cheer. And thanks for being here. Wow, that's rhyming. Doing good, man. Still the same dreadful engine sounds, unfortunately. Yes, unfortunately we will be hearing it today because I am going with my vanilla profile to stay away from possible mod incompatibility issues. We don't want any crashing today. So we'll have to bear with it. So you'll have to bear with me as well. Cellabones, how are we doing? Cellabones aka Slab Jerry. Is this something like what is Jazzy Cat / Traffic Maniac persona? How are you guys doing? Hey Rana, glad you made it, man. Thanks for joining, guys. So yes, let's begin. So for today, I wanted to check out 144, and it's perfect timing because we now have both ETS2 and ATS both in 144 beta. So I was thinking, let's check out ETS2 first, check out Austria, check out the other features, and then let's jump into ATS and check out California rework. Yeah, plenty of new areas to explore, showcasing the newest, the best practices from SCS, how much they've learned through the years of map making. We'll see how that is applied in these reworked areas. So without further ado, let's go and load it up. Haven't tried 144 yet. Mod refund system, yeah. I think it's going to be interesting. Now we'll have better visibility of what's missing or what's if there is a mod missing, we'll have visibility of what that will be, and it will not just crash on us, and then we can even refund the money depending on how much that part was versus what was default that replaced it, something like that, I think. So we're playing vanilla, guys, and so there is absolutely zero here. This is one of the principles in this profile. Never did, never will have any mods in this profile, just to keep the integrity intact. So even if it's like a minor sound mod or even the most minor thing, it's a matter of principle that I don't want to add any mods in here at all, because I use this whenever I check out new content, new DLCs. So I want to keep it as pure as possible. Now 144 adds many things, and we'll go and check it out today bit by bit. One of the things is force feedback. Although I have to be honest, guys, I was not so impressed. It might be heavily dependent on the wheel. But so far, when I tested it out, the force feedback plugin still works way better for me with the G27. Now, definitely your mileage will vary because your taste is different and your wheel is different. Even if you have like a G29, I think it's very different from the G27, and the FFB plugin is specifically tuned for the G27. So in my opinion, still the FFB plugin is the best with my wheel, with my taste. New wheel. Yeah, maybe when I get the new wheel, then it will make sense to use the default FFB and not the plugin. Yeah, I saw that the new FFB update is based on Suprix FFB plugin. That's why I was very hopeful. But when I tried it out, it was still too loose. You know, it was still like it's like a little bit of dead zone in the middle, not even. And then it's too light, especially on the highways. Even if I max things out, and then if you max out the gain, it becomes too wobbly. It's a bit still not the smooth experience that the plugin gives. So at this point, the plugin is still the winner for me. But yeah, I've heard many other comments in the forums that the FFB plugin, the default FFB, the updated default FFB is so much better now. So try it out first. If you have been using the plugin, give it a chance first. Give the default a chance first, so you're sure what you're getting into. Might be worth it. Found it much easier to get a good FFB feel on the beta. Yeah, on what I tried so far was so first turning on the FFB, and these were my settings. You see, I maxed out everything in here. The internal friction centering at low speed just to get a bit harder sensation, but it still wasn't enough. It was still kind of weird, especially on the highway. And then increasing the gain made it feel too finicky, not natural. So I don't know, maybe some more tweaking needs to be done, but at this point the plugin already gives me what I want, so it's not worth the trade-off for my specific rig. But that will surely vary. Anyway, that's just one of the things. I think overall it's a great update because yeah, we all have different rigs, and what SCS is adding here is something that is good for everybody. Might not be the best for all scenarios, but it's good for everybody. And yeah, that's the way to go. I just found something that is better for my specific rig, so I'm sticking with it. So for me, the biggest thing in 144 is the Austria rework. And if you see here, where is it? Yes, here, right? Literally, it looks like the entirety of Austria got rebuilt. You see, I have cities discovered: Innsbruck, Salzburg. Is Salzburg part of it? Linz, Vienna. All of those are discovered, but if you see, none of the roads are. That means all of the roads have been replaced. And so that's where I want to start. I actually want to start somewhere here in Innsbruck, or maybe even in Zurich. Make our way towards the border, see how that changes, because it looks very nice, and you can see how spaghetti-ish the roads are now. So looking forward to that one. Alright, thanks Simmer. Yes, I did that in ATS but not in ETS2 yet. Is Miguel here? Ah, there we go. Hey Miguel, glad you made it, man. And yes, we have transcoding today, so if you're on the road, you should still be able to hear me at least. Yes, I haven't mapped anything in there yet. I think I can actually replace my WSAD keys, since I'm not planning on driving with a keyboard anytime soon. There you go. But yes, 4 new keys to control the suspension. And this is my truck at the moment, but I'm open to changing this. We do have money. We do have an extra truck in here. So you guys let me know which one you want. We can actually explore as well the Renault Range T, because I believe this got some updates too. Are you guys familiar what exact updates they are? Oh no. Hi. The only good improvement soundtrack is the 9900i in ATS non-savvy. I see. I haven't even tried the 9900i in ATS. Maybe we'll switch to that one later. Yeah. Engine sounds are still meh. They're not as bad because the cap of the cabin insulation, right? So everything is muffled, so the imperfections are better hidden. But yes, don't listen to the sounds very much, to the engine sounds, otherwise you'll start cringing. They added more plastic. The new interior. Alright, which one is it? And this is also something new. You might notice the icon, right? It now distinguishes what kind of part that is. If it's factory, if it's aftermarket, if it's what do you call it? Like a licensed part, like if it's a Goodyear, Michelin one, you'll see different icons in there. And I think if it's from a mod, it would actually say which mod it's from. I think I saw it in one of the parts, which DLC it's from, for example. But yes, I'm sure that will come in handy once we add mods into the mix, because it will make things much more clear. So new interior, which one is it? 2019 or the Evolution 2? Let's see. Right now I'm using the exclusive Evolution. The Evolution 2 doesn't seem like it changes anything. Oh, it does. It does there. Is that the one that's new? Still haven't gotten the 3080 Ti. Ban that guy. Kidding. In the 2019, is that an old one? Maybe not that one. Here. Oh yeah. We'll stick with the Evolution. So yes, we can try with this one if you guys can bear it. I know some folks are not a fan of the Renault Range T. So the only change in the interior is that thing? Are there others? That's interesting. Yeah, that's tempting. Get the 3080 when Clumsy gets a new wheel. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Did they fix the phone? I remember the phone used to be bugged, like it only showed the black screen. We can try this one. I do like the feel of this, the look of the interior here. Quite crisp. So over here, I think, let's see if I can find that part. Yeah, these guys, aftermarket part, and this one, for example, licensed part, right? So different icon for those DLCs, if it's officially licensed and whatnot. Quite nice addition. You can't really filter. You can't say I only want factory parts. So maybe that's something that can be further improved later on. Children of the Corn. I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Scandinavia mod map. Nice. Yes, looking forward to that, Rana. The older versions have been such a treat. More storage. I wish we could use those. Yeah, right now they are purely aesthetic, right? Yeah, maybe eventually we'll get to actually fiddle around with the cabin ourselves for immersion. What's a nice accessory to have here? Yeah, you can actually see it here. Steam inventory content. So you see which DLC, which particular package it's from. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, that's cool, because I have some people sometimes ask, where'd you get this, where'd you get that? So now if they ask again, for example, the space shuttle, I just mouse over, this is from the Space Paint Jobs pack. Okay, pretty good. It's a romance. I'm not sure if I'll believe that now. Sounds like a Mumbai bus moment. Nothing really calls out to me with the accessory. I think we'll keep it blank for now. Let's keep it this way. What's the transmission here? 12 speed to the retarder. Okay. Let's drive with this guy. Yes, I did. Yes, the sounds are actually in my vanilla profile. The engine sounds are set up this way. I wonder why. No comment. No, because I like to listen to podcasts when I drive in vanilla, so I try to lower the engine sounds. Yes, that's the main reason. That's the only reason. Nothing else. Good. Looking good. Let's see. 6 p.m. No, it cannot be. Let's change that to 6 a.m. So we have lots of daytime. And then let's go ahead and see. Oh, that's beautiful. Sunrise. Let's see where we can start with. No new trailer in ETS2, right? In ATS we do. Yeah, let's start in Zurich. Head east. Ah, that's perfect. This is perfect, yes, but let's pass through Innsbruck. Innsbruck is very the place is I put it in very high regard because of the Innsbruck airport in Flight Sim. It's so scenic, and I'm hoping that some of that scenery is now also visible here. I'm just not sure if the truck route is the same as the airport, but we can try, right? We can reroute from here. So let's go to Zurich. Oh, that's new. Postped is now a new logo, I think, right? Even the Stokes one. I wish they also changed the Echo gas station, but it doesn't seem like it. Harvesting bins, 2 tons. Why not? Yep, setup suspension keys are done. I mapped them to my WASD. WASD keys. Quick travel. Brings new distance to next city sign on highways. Oh, cool. Is that across the entire map or mainly in Austria? Yeah, the phone is still fake, looks like. Ah, perfect. Oi, 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 oi. Let's get some chill vibes. There we go, perfect. Entire map. Okay, let's keep an eyes peeled because we're starting in Zurich anyway. Now that's not working. Oh, am I in automatic? Okay, let's leave it in automatic for now, just so we can focus on the roads a bit more. Mileage distance is done for ATS as well. So you guys mean like the signage, right? In terms of the signage. Now here, the postped sign looks still old, doesn't it? Or is that the new sign already? Let's compare that logo that we see there outside with the trailer look. Let's get some lights in. So here you can see Zurich is looking pretty generic in terms of the city layout, right? Very old school, back to basics, ETS2, back from the old school days. So we'll definitely be able to contrast and compare this one with the rebuilt roads and cities in Austria. I think this is going to be a good starting point. There we go. Oh yeah, the postped here looks different, way different. Yeah. It looks kind of like Italian because of the color. I like that. I do like the curtain cider though. Let's take this one. The new grinding vibration. Oh yeah, I tested that one. If you miss your gear. Yes, I tested that one with the default FFB. It's nice. It's a nice thought. Because you can't give the shifter an FFB. Put the FFB on the wheel, so at least you feel something. It's a very good idea. Although yeah, because I'm not using the default FFB, I'm not going to feel that. And right now I'm in automatic. Oh my goodness, I can still hear the engine sounds. Oh, it's so bad. The sounds on the DAF were not as bad as this one, to be honest. I didn't mind them so much. On the DAF XF Euro 6, it wasn't too bad. Like, it wouldn't purr. You wouldn't hear so much the variations in the RPMs, but at least it wouldn't have that ugly transition of like going from 1 to 0 in terms of the engine sound. Now that looks wrong. The mirrors look wrong. I wonder if that got changed. Yeah. No, this is the one I want. There. The FOV is a bit weird because I'm so used to the correct FOV through the mod now. So the default FOV of the mirrors seem too wide from my point of view. Oh, and let's use the thing, right? Let's use the suspension adjustments. Let's see how that works. So let's try it here. See how that works first. I don't like it. Distance signs in all countries. Wow, that's a big change, isn't it? Alright, so if we can move the suspension at the back, so take a look at the back axle, we can raise it there or lower it there. And the same we can do in the front axle, like here. Can you guys see it? It's very subtle, but yeah, you can hear and see it. Oh, look at that. Low deck vibes. Have you guys tried driving with the suspension fully low? I'm not sure how we do it in real life. How that's done in real life, what kind of setup it should be. But yeah, that looks good. But yeah, we should have no problem attaching with this such low setting. That looks good. There we go. Parking brake. And let's see. Can we adjust the axle even after the trailer is attached? Can we adjust the suspension? The colors are not the best, are they? Does this mean that all truck mods will be broken? Actually, I'm not sure. Truck mods seem to be working fine. Okay, that's good to hear. So let's see if we can lower the suspension here again. Let's see. Yeah, this is all lowered, so I can raise it like so. The same with the back. Yeah, that's fully raised, and you can see the trailer kind of starting to pitch up like that. And I'm not sure, like in a real life procedure, how they do it. Do they lower fully? Like so? Keep it as low to the ground as possible for stability? It depends on the load. I have no idea. But if you guys have context on that, let me know and we can try to mimic it. Did someone follow? Oh yes. Northeast, thanks for the follow. Dax, thanks for following as well. And glad you found the Discord. Glad you found the stream. Thanks for joining. Suspension automatically raises at a certain speed, but there is a console command that will stop that and keep your chassis setting. Ah, I see. Speaking about that, there is a new setting, guys, that I'm not really familiar with. I didn't quite get this in the... let me turn off the music 1 second. Why is that not changing? Oh, it should be UI music. There you go. What I'm not so familiar with is this one. If you go to gameplay, I saw this in the patch notes. There is a new setting in the cabin view. This guy. Interior camera horizon locking factor. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Like, I think it locks your view on the horizon. I'm not sure what that does. So I guess if your view is locked, if your truck moves, the truck moves like that, but the view remains still. So I guess that translates to you noticing more that the cabin shakes, because if it's not locked, then if the cabin moves, you move with the cabin. But if this is locked, then this is moving and you see it more, I guess. So should we like increase that to the maximum maybe, so that we get more bouncing? It's for seasickness. Oh my goodness, I missed that. Hey Patrick, thank you for that gifted sub. My goodness, 18 subs now. 18 gifted subs now. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it, man. And welcome back to the Brozone arc. Indeed, indeed. So yeah, let's try it. Let's leave it maximum for now. Let's see if we've noticed any change. And then let's tweak that setting as we go, as we get on the road. There we go. Alright. I can still hear something. Maybe I have to lower the engine sound a bit more. just looking at this trailer makes me a bit hungry because I automatically attribute the colors to pizza. I'm not sure about you guys, but yeah, the red, white, and green colors make me think of pizza immediately. Yeah, look at the postped comparison of that new logo on the trailer versus the old one there at the company. Yeah, the new one definitely looks more modern. I like that. It's part of the change in 144. And moving out of the bro zone. Please no. Oh, there. You guys see? I think the suspension lowered, but our view remained. Oh, interesting. The new logos look nice. I really wish they changed also the Echo gas station. That's the first thing I visited yesterday when I was checking out 144. Yeah, unfortunately, it's still my favorite Echo. Sorry, is the music too loud? I think we need it though. You guys let me know, okay? You can lower the volume. Once an Echo, always an Echo. Echo forever. I really hate that logo. It looks so fake to me. Yeah, let me know if you're having trouble hearing me already. I can lower the sound of the music. Let's see. So what else? What else is new in 144, guys? Oh, the adaptive cruise control. Let's turn that on. Let's turn that on. Oh my goodness, Patrick is not done. 19 subs now. Thank you, Patrick. And welcome back, Celebrants. I kind of missed seeing your name in purple in Discord. Alright, so it's G_ACC. Default value is 0. We can put a value from 1 to 10 in here. That is from what I understood from Toast's video. Thanks for sharing that in Discord, guys. A value of 1 makes it that you're close to the car you're following. A value of 10 makes it you're the farthest. Although a value of 10 seems like it's still too close to me. So G_ACC 10 would enable the adaptive cruise control. So when you have cruise control enabled, it will actually vary your speed if there is someone in front of you, so you don't end up smashing into them. There's also a G_emergency brake, which is default 0. You can make that 1. So when you're at the point of crashing into someone, it would automatically brake. It's still a bit buggy from what I've heard. Sometimes it has false positives, right? Like detecting vehicles from the opposite side of the lane, right? Opposite direction. So we'll have to observe that, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Can finally post without print screen again. Yeah, that's true. We would put 5. Yeah, we can tweak with that value. We can tweak that value. But that is a very welcome feature. I'm still wondering how the community was able to find it, because as you guys can see, it was a console only option. It's not in the gameplay settings yet. So it's clearly something that SCS is starting to experiment with, but it's not something that they announced yet, and yet the community still found it within like a day of the open beta. So I'm not sure if someone from SCS gave a hint, or it's just that the community is super hustlers at looking through all the console commands and finding something new, or I don't know how it works. That's super fancy. Yeah, so once I get on the highway, we'll test this out. And this will be perfect to test out in the Austrian highways, where ideally the highways are properly scaled. Oh, look at that. Is that new lettering as well? CDE or something? Why do I have my hazards on? I think I just triggered the emergency brake. Yeah, I think it triggered the emergency brake when it got close to a wall or something. Because that's what it will do. If it detects you're going to hit something, it will brake. Yeah, and then it will trigger your hazards. So like there, it saw a false positive in. So I might actually need to turn that off. It doesn't seem like it works pretty well right now, especially with my style of driving. Yeah, but let's experiment. Let's give it a chance. And let's see. Senior beta testers are mod makers too. So are you saying they're the ones who told about this parameter? They shared this with the community? Alright, let's test it out. I'm not sure if we'll get to test it out so much though, because there's no one in front of us, but we'll see. Let's keep it on and see if we notice it. So as we reach 80 kilometers per hour here, I'll start turning on cruise control, and then we'll see how it works. There we go, 80. Does the adaptive cruise control anticipate rollovers? Sorry Alex, what does that mean? What does a rollover mean? Oh, we have a favorite in there. There we go. Alex ready with his hammer. It's hammer time. Thanks for that. Good. So far so good. So I'm monitoring the speeds there, still 80. Ah, when you go sleepy, I see. Like if you're about to make like if you're about to approach a bend too fast, if it would slow you down automatically. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt that's implemented. So let's put it at 80 like this one. The hammer feels left out. We're Scotsman. Well, Ark's there. Yeah, probably not soon, Cellabones. I was actually thinking of that for today, but 144 came, and I'm not quite ready to test it out with mods just yet. So we can either go 144 or Overfloaters 9300i, but probably not both yet. At least not right now. You would also add warning sounds once you get closer to a vehicle. Adaptive cruise control is a thing on new trucks, but it's buggy in real life as well. Ah, I see. So it's not only in the game that it can be buggy. So do you often not have it on? Is there an option to like turn it off? I guess there should be, huh? It won't hurt much. Let's see. Maybe we can test here the rollover. Yeah, this one here. Oh. Hey. It might have worked. I'm not sure if that was by accident, but it slowed me down just a bit. Oh, so it might not be the adaptive cruise control, but it looks like it was the auto braking, the emergency braking that slowed me down. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Let's see if that changes anymore. That's pretty cool. How about this one here? Okay, there's a car. Am I going to slow down or what? Come on, slow me down. Slow me down. It's triggering the emergency brakes, so I didn't really actually hit anybody, right? But it's not really just slowing me down using the cruise control. Now I'm not sure, is there a different button for the adaptive cruise control? Because it doesn't seem like I'm triggering it properly. Only 50 in here. Interesting. Can't imagine using this in real life. You don't even use cruise control in real life. Yeah, it does feel a bit like you're losing control over your car, right? It feels like you're handing over the controls too much to the other party. Man, this looks great. This bridge looks good. Is this new? I don't know where we are. But this doesn't look half bad. Now the truck is a different story. The color combination isn't the best, but yeah, this view is not bad. This doesn't feel old anymore. I wonder if this is already part of the new area. Entering rebuild now. Okay, makes sense. It kind of changed, right? From the old school feels. Yeah, exactly. We're here already. Oh, and yikes. Actually forgot to reroute almost. So you made it just in time. It's passed through Innsbruck that way. Can I go through here? 1 second.
The number you have dialed cannot be reached, and that's okay.
Yeah, that one. I think that one looks good. Yes. Okay. Either tap on the brakes or step on the fuel pedal. Usually have it on when cruising with not a lot of traffic, but off when traffic starts piling up. Ah, I see. So it's not very reliable, is it? Yeah, that might make sense. 1 second. Let me just double check in the controls keys if there's something new in terms of cruise control. There's a cruise controls button. Okay, increase, decrease, resume. These are all old settings. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new. Maybe it's the GACC that I have. Yeah, that's still 10. I don't know. Let's try. Maybe it's only when you're approaching a car at a very slow pace. Like, how do you say? It should not be like you're overtaking the car too fast. Otherwise, it's emergency braking that will trigger instead of the adaptive cruise control. If you get what I mean. So the rate at which you're approaching the car in front of you. So it should be a steady, steady approach instead of a head-on collision kind of thing, I guess. So we'll try to slow it down and see if that changes. Hey Sonic, thanks for joining. Take the Alpine route to the left of Klagenfurt. Oh, I kind of remember that. I think ProMods redid that area recently, right? You mean this one, is it? The A10, if I remember correctly. Because I remember it was from Munich to Klagenfurt. So it might be this A10. Yes. Yes, that one. I would go with that, yes. I agree. Thanks for that heads up. I like your plan. Hey Slider, glad you made the stream. How are you doing? Your instructor told you cruise control in trucks is a great fuel and brake wear saver. So on longer stints, it should always be used and the company will like you more. Ah, so in theory it is. In reality, is it true? Because there's the thing they teach and there's the thing you learn, right? Sometimes those are not aligned. Good day, mate. Did I nail it? Say yes, just for courtesy. How are you, Sounder? Glad you could join today, man. Hey, Tom, nice to see you. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. How are you doing? Sorry to hear that. We're here for you. Welcome to the rebuilt area of, well, the entirety of Austria, guys. Enjoy the view. It is the secondary route more to the left. Secondary route more to the left. You mean this one? This one? Right there? You can go with that too. And then we can still experience the A10 that way. Oh my goodness, what is that? Let's not go through there. It might take us the entire stream. Yeah, through here I think is good. Thanks for following again, Tom. real life scenario, you don't want to be driving behind someone at 50 because the person in front of you is doing 52. Squiggly bits are always fun. Yeah, I think that's squiggly enough for me today. Yeah, so at least we get to experience a bit of A10 and see what the heck that is even. Looks like an electronic toll gate based on the sign, right? Very nice looking. Is Pro Mods ready yet? Oh my goodness, that would be a fun question. I wonder what they'll reply to that one. And this looks nice. Yeah, you definitely feel the age that this is a new area. The moment we stepped on that area, I already noticed, right? Because it's like night and day difference, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing for the new area, bad thing because there is still some old areas that are existing that can ruin the experience in a way, right? Because you'll be able to distinguish them quite easily. Now there are a few pop-ins I'm seeing in front. I'm not sure if those can still be removed, lessened, or if that's already the graphics engine limitation. What is that on the right? Way station? Should I have gone through there? Hey, that's new. I don't think we had way stations in ETS2 before, official way stations. I remember those from map mods, but not specifically for base map areas. Or you guys know of some as well. Like I remember X-ray machines. But like way stations on highways, I don't recall. Man, there we go. Beautiful. Let's take a photo here. Right as we pass through here. Yes. And then I'll catch up with chat. It is, but on the deliveries you made, you never had long stints. On the occasions you did use it, you have to keep the accelerator pedal pressed down, which is total different. Ah, I see. So it's not as automatic, huh? You still have to like, how do you say, like press the trigger, so to speak. Man, look at that view. That can actually be the thumbnail right there. That looks so good. This looks like the logo of Pro Mods. Yeah, the way the roads kind of make that M on Pro Mods. My goodness. The system sometimes picks up on shadows and it would slam the brakes on the truck. Ah, change your pants up. Yeah, I can definitely understand. Like personally, I don't think I would be comfortable. Oh, what is that? Hey, it was doing the cruise control thing for me. And now it's doing the emergency braking. Yeah, that kind of sudden braking, I'm not at ease with that. And then this is why it's still an experimental, right? This is why they did not officially announce it yet. Because they're still tweaking how that works. But yeah, in general, the concept, it's a bit intrusive for me. It's cool in a way, but in real life application, I think I would find it too intrusive to be comfortable with. Maybe it's something like getting used to the concept or something, but yeah, that will take a while. The toll roads in Russia got updated. It looks nice. In Turkey, oh, there is nice. I see. Is that a toll gate? Sure looks like it. Slow down. Wow. Beautiful. What the heck is that? Digital something something. Pretty cool stuff. Looks only for cars though. So we'll probably have to stay. Trucks are here. Here. I think this is the auto pass thing. Okay. Good. Man, this is beautiful. Look at this. And how about the mile markers, guys? Or should you call them kilometer markers in here in Europe? Here, I guess it's the sample. Yeah, Salzburg 275, Innsbruck 68. Pretty cool. Digital section toll. Digital section tall. So I guess some kind of sensor. The Alps route is not really for heavy transport, but the SCS decided to make it the same. I see. That's why it has 2 entry and exit tolls. Oh, cool. Okay. So more for scenic purposes than for practical ones. I can get behind that. Oh my goodness. And that we're getting all this for free. Thank you, SCS. Feels like a free DLC, right? There's a way station in Turkey. Ah. In the border patrol together with the X-ray and stuff. Yeah, but not on the highway itself like this, like in ATS version. Although right now it looks like this is optional. We don't really get that tooting thing like in ATS, right? Fully loaded truck going down the high. Yeah, exactly. And then suddenly braking because of a shadow or something. What is this? Oh. Road under construction, looks like. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Alps in front, guys, for sure. That is amazing. Whew. Wow. Let's take a photo here once we make this bend. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. That one. How strong you want the braking to be? They should have a slider in the settings. Yeah, that's true. They might need that. Although in real life, I'm not sure if there is such a thing. Or if the emergency braking system is just on or off. And it should be like the computer who is doing the calculation on how hard the braking should be. Although right now we've seen it's not a 1 or 0 braking, right? It's very hard by default, but it's not like always at that maximum level. Sometimes it just slows you down a bit from 90 to 60, from 80 to 60. And sometimes it's from 80 to 0 kilometers per hour. Shoo. Yeah, that works for me. Right. They made this work so that even if they're not releasing the DLC, ETS fans will still get something. So thank you, SCS, for working hard on this. They might have been required to push this a lot faster, huh? Yeah, I'm surprised that the entirety of Austria got rebuilt. I thought it was just like a few sections, a few highways here and there, a few junctions. It looks like it's everything so far. Next country to reform? Well, I hope it's Switzerland, because that's the missing link right now. Like Germany has been rebuilt, Austria has been rebuilt, Italy has its own DLC, but when you cross over those countries, you have to pass through Switzerland, which has huge potential for sure, but right now it feels very old, so I hope Switzerland is the next country they remake. UK for sure, yes, that's true. Yeah, the entirety of UK needs a rebuild. Actually, for UK, I would gladly pay for a new DLC just for a UK rebuild. But like Switzerland, a bit smaller, right? I think that one would fit better for like a major update. Innsbruck. Ooh, look at that view. My goodness. Hey, Ryback. Yes, last stream for a while. So for those who missed the announcements, no problem. Thank you for joining. And thank you for being curious enough. I actually am starting a new job starting next week. And unfortunately, that means my schedules will be changing. So I won't be able to stream like this anymore, because by this time I should be in the office already. So I will have to pause. I will have to put my content creation on hiatus. Yeah, on a break. Because I'm not sure if I can even record videos by then. I'll be too busy in the beginning, especially catching up with work, getting used to the new systems, getting used to the new processes and whatnot in the company. and then having to find my groove on when I can stream again, can record again. And so for a while, there will be no streams for sure. And then after a while, I am hoping that I become comfortable enough to schedule something. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. And if you want to stay up to date with that kind of news, I highly recommend you join the Discord server. That's where I would announce it first. Exclamation point email. Send me a note there and I'll give you the link to the Discord. But yes, thanks for asking. How are you doing, by the way? Thanks, glad you managed to join. Ooh, look at that. The, what do you call it? The ski thing. Ski thing, yes. Oh, this is the, yes, I know this. I fly over this, so the airport should be right on that side, I think. There, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think the airport might be here-ish. Not so sure. But yes, I remember that snow thing. It's a big one. And the airport is to the west of that. Office streams, Office Simulator 2022. I do owe you guys an office attired Clumsy. Yes. So I will send a photo of me in full office attire once that becomes a thing. Let me catch up with chat. You agree with Ark. Which one? What did Ark say? I don't see his message. UK rebuild, you mean? Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I would gladly pay for a UK rebuild. Even though SCS, I think, already confirmed that they will not ask for payment for rebuilds. I'm not sure if that's an accurate statement. But yeah, for me personally, I would gladly pay for a UK rebuild because UK is huge. And I think rebuilding the entire area, it will take a lot of time and effort. And I would like they give that priority. And if they give that priority by making it an official DLC, then I'm more than okay with that. The hotel top view of this mountain is so awesome. Ooh, can you get there in this game? Can you get there to the top of the hotel? You like this new update very much. So much more map assets as well to play with. Oh, from a map modder's point of view, nice. The mountain assets will come in handy for map development in Norway. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Yeah, for sure. Promos is having a field day with this as well. With all the new goodies. Yeah, look at this. With the cable cars and whatnot. There you go. Thanks to that email link. Beta testing. Which one is beta testing? Ay, 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 ay. Should have had the hangovers. Oh my goodness, guys. I haven't told you the story. Well, I told it yesterday, but there we have a different audience for Flight Sim and Truck Sim. So some of the astute, is that the term? Viewers might have noticed that I didn't stream the usual day. Yeah, my Wednesday stream got pushed to a Thursday stream. And I did announce it on Discord why. Oh my goodness, this mountain. And yes, I remember the railroad, the train station as well. Ooh, beautiful. I think, did they also increase the field of view in the distance, maximum distance? Seems like it. In the camera, because I don't have any mods anymore to do this, to extend this, and still I can go this far. So maybe they did improve that as well. Wow. So yeah, there was no stream because I had a terrible hangover, guys. Terrible hangover. Like the messy kind of thing. I'll spare you with the details, but yes, I was knocked out the entire morning. I think I woke up a bit, like 8:20. Like I woke up a bit, looked at the clock. It was 8:20 in the morning. I was like, oh crap, and then I immediately got knocked out again. And then the next thing I knew, it was like 1 p.m. Almost 1 p.m. 12:30 because I had a meeting at 1 p.m. I had to attend. So I really had to wake up at 12:30 and get my bearings. Bloodshot 2022. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a messy stream. But yes, I learned my lesson there. Goodness, what age can do. I discovered that I cannot drink the same anymore. Because I drank the same, I thought I felt fine. And then I didn't realize that the drunkenness was creeping up on me. So I actually barely made it back home. Barely made it back home. Goodness. Never going to do that again. UK and Ireland DLC, yes please, yes please. We'll be more than happy to pay for that. This is where you took the picture in Discord from the hotel top. Nice. If they add Ireland... Oi, what is this? Oh, mapping issue? Maybe? Like a mismatch in the shapes, looks like? Or is that intentional? Doesn't seem like it. From the recruitment building top. Nice. The route that the company is on, Strine Brunch? Bronk? Is that of the Alps? Ah. Yes, I would appreciate that too. Did I miss it already? Where is it? This one. So you want us to visit this particular one, is it? Okay, that one. Is that good? Let's see. Grape juice. Yeah. Yeah, let's call it grape juice. Oh my goodness. I have not felt that way in a long time, and I would never want to feel that way again. What is this? Looks like trucks are not allowed there. Oh, we have to pass through the way station, looks like. I'm not sure if they actually penalize you if you don't do it. But yeah, based on the signs, it looks like we do have to pass through here. Hey, Simon. Ah, at least 10 people reported it in the forum so far. Confirmed. Confirmed bug. Thank you. Did I have to stop somewhere? I'm not sure. I didn't see any floating thing. Is that just like role playing? I don't know. Should I have triggered something? Well, no penalty, so no problem. Going down the winding hill road. Oh, you mean this one? You really want me to go through here? You guys sure? We'll miss the A10. Is that okay? Is that worth it? Okay. I'll trust you guys. So we'll reroute a bit. Okay, this way. Hidden route marking in the beta. Oh yeah, that's true. If you guys know of a hidden road, let me know. And I'll try to pass through it so we can see how the hidden road markings appear in the map as you go through them. You can try it out. Have a good night, Dax. Thank you for being here. Thanks for staying up late, for joining the stream. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night. And have a nice weekend. Man, this looks great. The scaling. Yeah, right? The junctions don't make you turn sharp. You can keep your speed even as you turn. The turns are very mild. Oh, this is perfect. It's amazing. Although this merge here feels too short, feels too abrupt, but I'm not sure if it's really that way in real life. Yeah, I would have felt more like this one would be more realistic, that kind of merging. A bit longer. Man, bridge shot? Yes, bridge shot. Looks like we're entering countryside now. Austrian countryside. Very nice. We have mountains in view. We have mountains in view on that side. Let's see if that looks good. There's a hidden road in Linz you found today. Nice. There's a hidden route from a timber factory to the main road somewhere in Austria. Oh, plenty of roads to discover, huh? Put the cruise control on and let's see how it rolls. Yes, let's do that for science, right? For science, let's do that. I agree. Because I think it's smart enough to slow me down if I'm about to roll over. And I do have the cruise control on. So let's see. It's also a good test for the roads to see if it's something that if there is an abrupt turn somewhere, right? Slow it down to 70 here. Would sound mods need to be tweaked? I have no idea. Yeah, some of the modders might have tried it out already. That might be a question for Max. I'm sure he's been tweaking with it already. He has released a video on the adaptive cruise control, right? So I'm sure he's also checking out the sound mod effects of 144 on that. Okay, this is a bit of a sharper turn, but still good so far. No rollover problem. So the emergency braking isn't kicking in. That's good. Man, this feels so nice. Countryside vibes. Wow. I'm enjoying this route so much. Hidden road. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how that works from the mapping point of view. If the hidden roads from before would just come up, or if there's something else needs to be changed from a mapping point of view. Hey, Jaguar! Glad you made it, man. A depth somewhere. A full 180? Yeah, wouldn't be far from it, I think. There you go, steady braking. Iter? Is that a place? Nice. It would have been great if we could have gone through the airport in Innsbruck. That would have been a nice route, like delivering cargo to Innsbruck and then taking it via truck towards Vienna or some other place nearby. Would have been perfect. Okay, it's 70 here now. Because we never got to that kind of connected routes kind of thing. What did we had a name for that, right? Where we would connect the different sims together, taking role-playing that we're taking one load across different sims. And that would be possible if we had airports in this game as well. In road properties, there's a new checkbox called Hidden Road. Ah, there you go. Thanks for that, Simon. Appreciate the insight. Ooh, nice little domestic road there. I wonder if that qualified as a hidden road. What's new in the update? This one. The entire Austria, the entire country got rebuilt, and you're seeing one of the most beautiful views so far that we've seen. Oh my goodness. If you get to ATS, you can check the hidden road to the west of Tucson to the racetrack. Oh yeah, right. That's a good point. That should be an easy one to find. So if we don't find any here, we can test the hidden roads feature there. Yes, great idea. Thanks, Alex. 1 second, my watch is telling me to get a move on. Not now. Then it's telling me to start walking. Ah, feels like I'm on vacation here. Wow. The mountains just keep on giving. Goodness. This is the first teaser we got. This view right here. Would make sense why. Beautiful. And of course everything has silky smooth performance. Looking good, guys. Looking good. G traffic should be 1. I don't think I changed it. Are you noticing if it's more or less than what you're expecting? Calvinator enjoying the grass there. Looks like he approves. SCS making a new map engine software. Ooh, that would be great. I wonder what they'll add. Cross-Glockner? That sounds familiar. Cross-Glockner. Why does that sound so familiar? Isn't that in Switzerland? Yeah, that one. Cross-Glockner. Last time you tried out the map editor was in 133. Good. Okay, so this is the start of the, what do we call it? The Alps, the Alpine route. Maybe there's a name for this. SLMC. I think there's an airport there in SLMC. 1 second, where are we going? Is it here? Or I think it's the main road, right? Say I removed the excess, the floating excess. This looks interesting. He begins the good. Thanks, Sonic. Thanks for the encouragement. What does not sound encouraging though is the engine. Let me stop stepping on the gas here so we don't hear it as much. As expected, a craft feco involved in an accident. Jack, what have we told you? Looks like this trailer is new. Cortica Prima. I'm not sure if that's how you read it because the C has an accent. Yeah, looks like Alex. 4 a.m. My goodness. Have a good night, Simmer. Thanks a lot for joining us. Catch you next time. Catch you in Discord. In the meantime, oi. Rip sign. Rip sign. Yes. Oh my goodness. Have you guys noticed the locking horizon thing? Let me put that on the opposite side. Maybe you will notice a difference. Iveco is never at fault. I know, right? So this, well, no, not that one. Interior camera horizon locking factor. Let's put it that way. Let's see if there is a difference we notice. Oh no, no music. There we go, music again. Is that mist? Hope it's not smoke. Arias on YouTube, that's where you learn to map. Oh, does he have videos showing how to map? Cool. Well, Arias would know his stuff for sure. Nice. I have no idea either, Sonic. It should be something that locks your view to the horizon. So my expectation is you would notice the cabin bobbing more if your view is locked. So your view would be like this, but the cabin would be doing like that, right? When you're going through bumps and whatnot. So you would notice more of those, as opposed to when your view goes with the cabin, you might not notice it as much. Something like that I expect, but yeah, I haven't really tested it out yet. 1 second. Yeah, there is no bus here. There's no truck here. We might not be allowed in here. Yes, I think it's as Sonic mentioned. I think it is as Sonic mentioned. But let's see. Maybe they'll let us pass through. Just this once. Okay, they did take our money. Okay, they're letting us through. And then they'll hit us with a penalty as we cross through. I don't know. Austria has something called the Romantic Road. Ooh. The Bromantic Road. Why not? Oh, there it is. There's the penalty, I think. Yeah, illegal trailer usage offense. Oh my goodness, look at that. Right in front of us. What have you guys led me to? Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. Yeah, track IR is actually making things a lot more dynamic. So it won't be that noticeable. That's very true. So yeah, personally I haven't noticed much. But you guys let me know. For those who don't use track IR, let me know if you notice a difference with that horizon locking. But yes, it would be cool. Interesting. Why SCS decided to have that feature. Oh, the views. And we're still climbing. Thankfully, we have a very light load today. Romantic Road. Yeah, let's call this one the Romantic Road. Why not? So it makes it worth the climb. I was on the verge of tipping over there, I think. Road for possible rigid trucks. That would be a good hope. Finally getting rigid trucks in the game. Being able to deliver in non-articulated trailers, right? And multi-drops? Oh, that's still on my wish list, the multi-drops. Now here, the mountains kind of look nice, but in a way, the textures kind of look, how do you describe it? Like smudged? Like the textures look a bit blurry. As compared to the mountains before, these ones look a bit like smudged. The textures, the grass there. Maybe we can attribute that to the mist. But still looks amazing nonetheless. If we increase the FOV, maybe too much. Beautiful. If you go close to the mountains, you'll notice how low poly they are. Ah, so that might be, yes. So I might be noticing the low poly even as far from here. In the low textures, I think. Probably for VRAM purposes, because right now, if you look at my GPU memory consumption, look at the VRAM consumption, guys. 9 gigs. Now granted, I am streaming and recording, so even without ETS2, I'm already consuming 4 gigs. What I saw before I started the stream. So 4 gigs already. And then add the game on that, add the NVIDIA profile inspector settings, gets me close to my limit, which is 10 gigs. So yeah, that might be... So this... The way this is a bit low res might be due to technical constraints. They didn't want to push the systems too hard. Could be. Right, exactly. It was probably a conscious decision on their end. They couldn't make it too high quality, otherwise it would start hurting performance already. So they prioritize performance and the feel versus the look of the mountains. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Mountains just one big model or several large models. It could very well be, huh? Yeah. Could very well be. Is that the Austrian flag? Sure looks like it. Are we going there? Looks like it too. Maybe we can stop there. Is that the peak, guys, with the flag? Let's take a photo there then. Or is it where the question mark is? Is that the recruitment agency that Cellabones was talking about? Or maybe that's a viewpoint, I would imagine. Oh, look at that! Chilling by that table, by that bench. That would be cool. If not for the passing by vehicles. Definitely 4K quality. Convoy here would be great. Yes, that's very true. Yeah. And especially seeing trucks roll over. I'm sure there will be a lot of those kinds of incidents. Truck does not enter where the flag is. Yeah, it looks like we're passing through it, but maybe not exactly where it is planted. Yeah. Looks pretty cool though. I'll take it. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. Yeah, here. House Alpine Natursk Schau? Something. Yeah, there it is. Man, that looks amazing though from here, right? Seeing all those layers of mountains coming together, and then you have the Austrian flag right there. Is amazing. You have more there. Yeah, this one. Wow. Yeah. I'm sold. Already looking at the new Calais route. Yes, I can imagine. Oh, look at all those flags. That's nice. The Great Wall of Austria. Probably not. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is a viewpoint right in front. Cool, let's go and check it out. Calais to, what is D? Dover? Truck route in Truckers MP. Yeah, I think so. I think so. People will not be able to resist this route. There it is. Well, thanks for pushing this route, Sonic. It was definitely worth the effort to go through those bends. It looks beautiful. Good catch, man. Thanks for your insistence. I can't even name all these flags. Are these all the EU members, maybe? By the looks of it. Hey, Fake. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching and thanks for being here. Appreciate the company. This is the One for the Road stream, so I will not be able to stream for a while after this. So let's make it count. Looking amazing. Any angle you look. There's even a restaurant there. Oh my goodness. What's a famous food in Austria? Do they have the fondue or the, what do you call it? Rosti or something, or is that more Swiss? Ay, look at that. Grossglockner, yes, this is the one. Beautiful. Why does it sound so familiar? Maybe I've flown through here in Flight Sim. Grossglockner. Amazing views. Yeah, I think trucks are forbidden. I got a penalty. Hey Manuel, glad you made it to the stream, man. Good. Great minds think alike. Yeah. I think so, Geek Squad. I think so. Beautiful. Where's my phone? Not sure where my phone went. Swedish meatballs. Might be more an IKEA thing. This is just amazing. Goodness. Is this the highest peak? Maybe that's why it sounds so familiar. Could someone search? This might be the highest peak in the Alps. Because the name really rings a bell. Beautiful. Well, that was a treat. You guys want anything to go? Get anything from the resto? Ah, looks good. This is ETS2. Big lad. Welcome to the stream. This is the new 144 beta update. reverse. SCS did an amazing job on this one, no doubt about it. Definitely agree. It was worth the wait. Thanks for following, Big Lad. Appreciate it, man. Can I go through there? Is that... I think that's a dead end. I have to go through. Highest in Austria indeed. Okay, alright. That's why it sounds familiar. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for confirming. Because I remember... If you guys remember Flight Sim days, we had a period of time when we were exploring the Alps, right? With the turbo arrow and stuff like that. And yeah, I was looking through the Alps and looking at the famous peaks, and the Grossglockner is that's probably where I encountered it, the name. Very nice. Look at this view. But yeah, Flight Sim, when you're in Flight Sim looking at those peaks, it's jaw-dropping. But it's also jaw-dropping in a very different way when you're on ground level looking at the mountains from this angle. So it's really great that you can see it from both perspectives. It's amazing. Thank you, SCS, for this treat. Man, yeah, chilling there. Not a bad way to spend the day, huh? Is there an update to Pro Mods? There will be for sure, but I don't expect that to come in anytime soon. Because the open beta just got released yesterday. And yeah, Pro Mods will have to do their own adjustments here. I'm not sure how fast that can be, how extensive the work will have to be. But yeah, it looks like they made quite a number of map changes. So it looks like, from my perspective, Pro Mods has their work cut out for them. But yeah, someone from Pro Mods might be able to give more of an accurate statement about that. But for me personally, I wouldn't expect Pro Mods to come up with an update anytime soon, especially during the beta. Only after the beta would they release something, at the earliest, I assume. And even then, maybe not even immediately. We'll see. But for now, we can enjoy the reworked Austria. The entirety of it. Even without Pro Mods. It's amazing. In Pro Mods, some parts of Austria were reworked, yes. Not everything, but yes, many parts. So they will have to decide which ones they keep and which ones they replace. This is also one reason why I wanted to go through the Munich to Klagenfurt A10, because I remember that was one of the newly rebuilt areas. But I think we'll still pass it through here after we go through this Alpine route. Buffet restaurant. I like the sound of that. The only thing missing here, guys, are cowbells. We should be hearing lots of cowbells at this point. Right? All those cows and not even a single bell. Unplayable. Not going to let us eat, guys. If I'm not eating, you're not eating. Ay, ay, ay. Good. Number one wish for ETS. ETS is new and improved AA method. Yes, same here. So that we won't need NVIDIA Profile Inspector anymore. If we can get some proper anti-aliasing, I will happily let NPI go. But at this point, I still cannot. Because the truth be told, and I think SCS admits this, their anti-aliasing is subpar. So this is something that they're currently working on. But I'm not sure how long it will take. When Spain came out, it is to leave. Right. Ah, yes, that would be a good move, yes. I would expect that's what they do for Austria. I'm not sure if they're impacted by the other changes, because if you guys are telling me if I'm understanding this correctly, it looks like SCS not only changed Austria, but they changed the entire map to add those mile markers. So I'm not sure now how that plays into ProMod's compatibility. Will ProMods have a problem because of those additional signs, or is that not really an issue? I don't know. It might be something to consider. It might not just be Austria that needs adjustment. Have a good night, Jack. Ah, I see. Thanks, man. Thanks, Jack. Yes, and appreciate you joining, man. And yes, we're here, man. We're here. We can distract you all you want. As much as we can. Hang in there, man. Have a good night. Stay safe. Do not summon Mr. Craft Echo himself of crossing over to the opposite lane here. Welcome back, Scotsman. Might have missed a huge chunk of Austria. But there's still something. Yeah, still see beautiful mountains. And it looks like you're in time for sunset at least. Looking good. Maybe not an issue as ProMods add their own distance signs. I sure hope so. Yeah, that's promising to hear. I sure hope so. ProMods just announced reworked Durbin. What is Durbin? Is it Dublin? I think I saw they had a development update. Those falls look nice. The water, right? Looks more natural than the ones they did before. Very nice. Did Patrick also give you a gifted sub? Gift you a sub? Thank you, Patrick. Goodness, Patrick. Amazing stuff. I don't have my lights on, do I? Yeah. Kaiser Franz Joseph's Hohe? No idea what that is. A10 this way, okay. Looks like we're headed the right way at least. Why SCS doesn't buy the map from ProMods? Yeah, they have their own stuff. Ban from Brozone. Too bad Jack just left. There would have been someone who's willing enough to use that hammer on Scotsman. Your last flight you flew in Hawaii. Nice. Where in Hawaii did you fly? That place looks beautiful in Flight Sim. Water masking and everything. Huge volcanoes. What do they call them? Shield volcanoes or something? The volcanoes which are not steep. They're like almost horizontal, but they're just climbing ever so slowly. It was Maui. Ah. Nice. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, we're through. Almost every sign is custom made. So I wonder if SCS edited every single one. Yeah, they might have found another method, huh? That would be great if they did. So it wouldn't have to be like brute force. I'm not sure. Looking good. Lambo, was there one? I missed it. Oh crap, and sunset is too fast. Now it's getting too dark. I think we'll have to rest a bit here. Looks like there's a small town here, right by the mountain. Looks very nice. You can see the elevation changes in the town. It's very scenic. Probably gets a lot of tourists. Very nice. Everything just looks so real, looks so believable, doesn't it? Now we need a place to rest. Don't see one yet though. The Baltic Customs also modified them. Trieste. Trieste. Where is that? Is that the one in Italy? Is that the one Pro Mods added? The one which was like Barcelona in terms of complexity. Kind of rings a bell. Right, Miguel. Have a good night. Thanks again, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the company. Catch you in Discord. And get that 3080. Have a good one. It's too dark. Let's rest here. Once we find a safe enough area to settle down for a bit. Oh my goodness, hear that engine sound? Hope not. Can we stop here? Maybe we can block the road. Definitely, Sonic, definitely. Thank you for the tour. Perfect timing. Oh, look at that, a parking area. Let's go and sleep here. There we go. Welcome to my new house, guys. Welcome to my humble abode. Alright. Not going to go with the fancy stuff. Let's just set it right here. There we go. Resto. Hey Hillary. Thanks for joining. How are you? Looks good. Alright. Let's make our way here. Bit by bit. Let's hope that no car comes through. Or that they stop properly enough. Thanks for the follow, Hillary. Welcome to the channel. That one and that one. Good. Alright. This is a free update that's coming with 144, version 144. Yeah, this is official SCS content. This is Austria. The entirety of Austria has been rebuilt by SCS, and it's going to come in version 144. Right now, 144 is still in beta, so you have to join the public beta to gain access to this. So, and it might still be a bit buggy, but once it's stable, once it's fully released, then we will all get this for free. And it's amazing so far. It's definitely DLC quality. Definitely like the best that SCS can do now with their map making skills. They've definitely been able to apply that here in Austria from what I can see. So it's an amazing work. And it more than makes up for the DLC that shall not be named. Because they had to push that back. Your eyes just... Hey, so... Oh, with a flashbang? That glow in your television was like the glow that erases your memory. Sorry about that, guys. I should have warned you, huh? Yeah, I don't really mind that. I didn't even recognize that there was like a flashbang. It just felt so normal to me. Sorry. Yeah, next time I'll give you a heads up. Let's maybe get this space here so we have enough space to turn. So you guys notice anything with horizontal locking? Don't think so, right? As Alex mentioned, I don't think you'll notice anything because I have track IR on. When the new MAN truck is coming. Yeah, they didn't really announce it here, huh? So I'm a bit doubtful they have it with 144. I'm still hoping, but I'm a bit doubtful. 1 second. Let's try locking it again. Maybe I can notice something if I focus a bit harder. This new setting right here. Interior camera horizon locking factor. By default, it's in the middle. I'm not really sure which one is which, what it does exactly. So we're trying to test it out. I can try turning off track IR. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. As the cabin bobs up and down, kind of notice it changing like so. If I turn off track IR, yeah, you can notice the bobbing a bit more, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It seems plausible. Vienna, beautiful. Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. Not a big change, very subtle change. Oi. Emergency braking just kicked in. I think it kicks in because of the bridges. It also happened before. So I think when you enable the emergency braking, the experimental emergency braking feature, it actually kind of mimics AI behavior. And you know that AI behavior, that it in some areas they kind of stop or slow down, especially when there are like overlapping roads or bridges. And I think when you have emergency braking, you're kind of like semi-AI now. You have a kind of AI logic in you now. Yes. So all the quirks of AI, you're starting to get that too when you turn on emergency braking. That might not be such a good idea, but it's fun exploring it. Is this a view? It's a viewpoint. Let's pass by through here. Looks quite nice. I don't think it's a viewpoint though. I think it's a truck dealer. Is that a Renault dealer? Not so sure. It is a viewpoint. Okay, how do we get there? That's the next question. There's a roundabout here, so we can probably exit through there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, there's an exit there. The right. First exit. If mods didn't exist, yeah, that's very true. Mods definitely keep this alive. Well, mods and the continuous game updates. Although the game updates alone, I don't think we'll be able to sustain, right? Because yeah, the mod updates don't come as often. So definitely, I agree. The mods keep this alive. The mods and the game updates in combination with each other in the very lively community. Yeah, the game looks so much better, and this is all default graphics, except for the improved anti-aliasing that I'm using, the tweak. But the textures, the lighting in itself are all default. Alright, what is this one? That place. Okay. Next DLC will be Balkans. Yes, it looks like it, huh? During Easter, when they had those Easter eggs scattered all across the websites and people have been sharing images that they see, it looks like those eggs had Balkan countries as flags. So it sure looks like Balkans DLC is next, which is going to be great. Looking forward to it. Objects in the game already, nice. That place, yes. Hey, Andras. Thanks for the follow. Hope you are enjoying Austria as well. Beautiful work by SCS here. This is DLC level. Is that an airport? Is this the... Are we past the Klagenfurt airport already? There's one here. By the river, I think, if I remember correctly. It's at the river mine. Am I mixing stuff? Yeah, I wish we had a more... Yeah, the airport should be somewhere here, I think. And then there was a river, because I remember we came from that airport in Flight Sim, and we traversed the river. I think it was the Mine River, I'm not sure. But we traversed the river all throughout until we actually reached Zurich. You guys remember that stream? We were navigating visually And we were following the river. Yeah, that was a fun one. So this might be it. Good, alright. How do we exit? What I really miss now are engine sounds. Yes. This drowning out workaround can only do so much. Yeah, at some point you will hear them. Reading patches and yes, Andras, not just texture changes, the actual models got changed. Oh, we can actually go straight. Yeah, the roads, everything got changed. So the entirety of Austria was reworked, was rebuilt. And now it looks nothing like how it looked before. Now it looks real. Doesn't look like it's from, what, 10 years ago? Yes, and this is part of it, what we're seeing right now. When the game was just released, they literally copied cities, and now everything is so different than custom. Oh yeah, that's true. Before they had a template. If it's a city, you look like this. That's why where we started was in Zurich, in Switzerland. It looked like any typical city in ETS2, right? From the initial version, the first ever version of ETS2. But yeah, they've learned that that doesn't work anymore, and now they actually customize each city, get it as close as possible to the real city, given the scaling constraints they have. 1 to 19, is it? Klagenfurt Nord. I saw a sign the airport is this way, so there is still a chance that we see it. We should be seeing it to the right, if I remember correctly, as we travel through this highway. This is the new Renault interior, although to be honest, I don't really notice a lot of difference. The only difference I notice is that one, the storage up there, which you can't really use anyway. So it's not a big deal to me, to be honest. But you guys might be able to help me appreciate it more. Although as it is, it looks great already, right? I just don't notice a big difference. But that doesn't mean it's bad looking. The sounds though. I've been taught that if you have nothing good to say, might as well not say it. So I think it's better to keep quiet in that regard. Hey Jay! Glad you made it, man. 45 months. How's it going? Have you been able to move? Hope you're doing fine. You can now pinpoint exact locations from real life. And yes, I definitely agree with that statement, because even for me as an outsider, I've only been in this area from Flight Sim, right? I've only seen this area from Flight Sim, which is a sim which is 1-to-1 scale. And even I can notice some areas and I can say, oh, the airport should be right here, and then this one is what we pass through. That is proof enough that even as an outsider, I can distinguish certain locations. So how much more the locals who are very familiar with this place. So that says a lot with how well they've modeled this. Ooh, look at how massive this highway is and how amazing the view is. Nice. Vacuum cleaner sounds. Pretty much. I think our vacuum cleaner sounds even better, to be honest. I would use those for engine sounds more. There's another viewpoint there that I missed. Oh man. Found the house, can't move yet. Ah, sorry to hear that, man. Goodness. What is puja? Sorry. Is that a local term? Sorry to hear that. Condolences. Makes you nervous that they cross out the arrows or the cities that are not on the posters. Okay, the airport is this way, but I think we have to stay on the left. So looks like we won't have a chance to see it. And that might be a different one already. Why do they do that? Yeah, I also don't like it. The excess on the signs, like they could have just left it there, and then they already have barriers anyway, right? So people who don't like the barriers, they can hide them, but by default they're there already. This is one of those mile markers again. 201 kilometers to go to Vienna. That's where we're going. So, very nice. So you don't have to rely on your GPS to know how far the destination is. Great add-on. Hey Mac, how are things, man? TTS won't say your text. Is there even text-to-speech? Yeah, I don't think I even have that enabled. One for the road. Thank you for 45 months again, Jay. You do a prayer before... Ah, I see. I see. So it's like a part of a thing you do before you move. I see. Well, hope you get a chance to do it soon. But glad you found the house. Good luck, man. Yeah, I don't have that enabled. I know that's a very common thing in other streams. I know Fabio has it. Other streamers have it. But I'm just too paranoid to enable it. Like, I am half expecting someone to like abuse that and say something that is not family friendly in the text-to-speech, so I didn't enable that. Man, anywhere you look is breathtaking. I have to be honest, yesterday I drove in ETS2 to test out 144. I was not so happy, to be honest. I was bored, to be fair. I drove from... where was it? Somewhere in Italy, like western part of Italy to eastern part of France. So that bit, that Italy to France crossing. And I was driving, I was not so happy with the roads. There were sharp bends, which made me have to do sudden braking. You know, it didn't feel like a highway so much, and the views were not really spectacular. So I was a bit bored. I just plowed through it, and I saw the Echo gas station, so I was not so happy. But yeah, this one, in comparison, everything I'm seeing here, now this one just makes me smile. Because it just looks so believable. In the driving experience, just so real. Yeah, one of the biggest immersion breakers for me are those sudden turns, sudden bends, which don't feel natural at all. Here you can see the bend is so subtle, you hardly have to turn your wheel. It feels so good. Now this feels like a highway. And yeah, it's wide enough. Is that a new gas station? I've been seeing that for quite a while. Must be an Austria-specific gas station, huh? Jay's truck. Volvo FHs. 123 kilometers to go to Vienna. I really like that new mile marker thing. Very nice. Good to hear, Alex. Good to hear, man. Yeah, I can see you can drive more and more now. That's great. Been driving vanilla for a while, so you're used to it. Yeah, it kind of sucks that way, right? That the quality is different depending on where you are, but it's just there's nothing that can be done with it, like except to rework the area, and that takes a very long time. So there will really be a period where you have to go through those old areas and you really feel it. As much as possible, I try to avoid those old areas, because by now our standards have been going up together with the quality of what SCS is doing. Yeah, that kind of crossing is what Sonic was pointing out. It could be that they didn't need to cross anything there, like this one example. If they don't have that implemented, the excess on the road, like the excess on the road here, there would be excess there. It would have been enough, and the excess on the sign itself didn't have to be drawn anymore. I know there were some mods before which had those excess removed. And man, the signage, right? I think we have to also give praise to the signage. Like all of these. I'm not sure if it's the real thing, but it definitely looks real to me. Except for those red X's. Eco gas stations, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I really hate those eco gas stations. Looks so realistic, this new highway. I cannot agree more, man. I cannot agree more. This just looks so breathtaking. Now that travel is opening up, I think I will try to convince Mrs. Clumsy to think about Austria. Yeah, I actually want to go back to Italy because we have not explored Italy enough. But with what I'm seeing here, maybe we should think about that. Maybe Austria could be part of it instead. So, my goodness, this just looks breathtaking. What was that? What was that penalty for? Maybe I had a loan. Yeah, maybe I had a loan. I thought I paid off my loans here now. Yeah, what I don't like is the cross, yes. I definitely agree with you, GT. Although it doesn't bother me as much, the excess on the signs. But I know it bothers a lot of people, so I definitely get where you guys are coming from. I also agree that it's better if they're not crossed out in the first place. Even have some graffiti in there. Interesting. Are we live, guys? Did we go offline for a bit? My preview just got stuck for a bit there. Very nice. Even the Euro Goodies now has a new lettering, I think. A new logo. New branding kind of thing. Yeah, see. Green and red is pizza. Pizza House. Right there. So when I see my trailer, I immediately think, pizza. Eco means eco-friendly driving. I'd rather spend a lot of fuel than look at that eco sign. Ah, yes. Yeah. That's a good point. In ATS they don't do that? I didn't notice that. I thought that was an SCS, a global SCS philosophy. Yeah, I hope they change their minds. ETS2 seasons, that would be great, yes. Although you can imagine the amount of work that would take, right? All new texture sets and everything. But yes, definitely would be liking that one. Man, look at how good this road network is. All those crisscrossing roads. And we're here. Up and running, thank you. Yeah, rework of older company logos. Yes, I like it. I just wish they put Echo as part of that rework. Because the Echo logo is really the one I hate the most. It looks so fake. It looks like something I can do. And I'm definitely no graphics artist. Yeah. Can I make a U-turn there? I think it might be too much. So I'll go straight here first, then reverse, then turn left. Take it one step at a time. And we'll try to stay inside the cab so we can roleplay this properly. Yes, we should have enough space there, I think. Can just make that turn a bit in through there. So anything you guys are watching new? Any new thing you're watching? Any new series? Looking for series to watch in Netflix. Also, I'm looking forward to the Marvel movies coming soon. May we have Doctor Strange, right? July we have Thor. That was a nice surprise. 2 months apart. I guess that's because Doctor Strange in itself got delayed. They were waiting for the cinemas to open, I would imagine. Okay. Where's that thing? Now I have to apologize in advance because I'm opening the windows. You guys know what that means, right? The sounds will be even more audible. The engine sounds in particular. So, really sorry. But we have to do it. Oh, it's painful. Is it here? I think it should be here. There it is. Looks good. Straighten it out. Bit by bit. Z mods what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is still a huge room for improvement right there. Okay, we're good. The Office series. Oh, I haven't even watched that. That's good, right? Yeah, I think I have to catch up with that, and I think I'll take Mrs. Clumsy with me too. Buy Disney Plus when? Yes. When Scotsman gives me a free month. I've been waiting for the free month. The Trameri company no longer has the small entrance. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, that one was so tight to get into. Hey, level 27. Nice. Alright, yeah, I saw that, Scotsman. I think Disney Plus is making its mark together with all the other streaming platforms. The competition is getting really tight. Nice. Obi-Wan Kenobi, is that a series in Disney Plus? Oh my goodness, one more series to catch up when I get into Disney Plus finally. Which is which? High value. Now let's go for fragile. Good. Reading book series. What are you reading? I have been wanting. I need to stock up on movies, series, books, because I will have long commutes for work, guys. I think my work will take, I don't know, 1 hour 30 minutes one way, something like that. The commute is very long, so I will have to find something to spend the time. Halo. Oh, Halo. Which streaming platform is that in? Yeah, stock has been falling. I'll see what they can do about it. Alright, so are we good with ETS2? You guys want to switch to ATS? Check out California a bit? Or do you want to explore Austria more? I'm okay either way. I'm okay either way. Paramount Plus. Ah, I see, I see. By Subway. Yes, by Subway. California rework. I think I need to take 2 trains. Yeah, I think so. 2 trains. Two subways. Right. Who's going? Have a good night, Sonic. Thanks again for the inputs. That was a great view. It was worth it passing through this spaghetti road network here. Have a good one, man. Catch you soon. Listening to a book series called Beyonders by Brandon Mull. Is that a fantasy series? Beyonders. Sounds slightly familiar. Maybe I'll have to check it out. Thanks. Yeah, that's true. Expanse has more books in there, at least. Cool. Yeah, okay. Yes, I think let's go and check out the California rework, so we can vary it up a bit, so we can get a bit of, like, we got the feel for ETS2. Now let's get a feel for ATS. Let's see how that works. And then I'll leave you guys to explore the other areas in more detail. Let's see how that is. Desktop reveal. I revealed it last week. Actually, that's not my wallpaper. My wallpaper is the default Windows 11 like flower, blue flower kind of thing. Okay, you guys see that, right? ATS. Let's turn off the music. And of course, in the same way, I have the engine sound lowered. But maybe we can try the new truck here. What was that again? The 90... What was the new truck? I'm way behind in ATS. What was the one with the nice sounds? 9900i, thank you. So maybe we can trade in this T680. Right? So we can probably like sell this. And then we can buy a... Let's see how much it costs first. Let's just keep it quick. You don't have to go full on with the customization. Was that an international? Truck driver? Where? 9900i. Oh, fancy. Yeah, I remember now. The one with the white dials, right? Yes. Let's do a day cab variant. Why not? Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Okay, so around 130k. The more expensive variant would be 167, or the most expensive would be 200. Okay, so if indeed we sell the T680, we should have enough money to buy a new one, I think. Yes, 184. Okay, that should be enough, I think. Let's go and buy that. Maybe then at least the sounds will be okay-ish, right? We can give the sounds a chance. It's a bit too pricey. Let's stick with day cab. Right. Day cab, short 6x4. Cummins 450. Yeah, I don't think we need any high-powered ones here. You can see I think they haven't set this properly yet. They probably will have to change that later, right? Instead of saying here DLC, it should say here like factory part or something like that. Freightliner. Oh, they did have new stuff in Cascadia, right? Maybe we can check that out first. As part of the 144 update, they had something new with the Cascadia interior. I'm just not sure what it is though. So maybe you guys can help me out. Let me know which one is the new stuff in the interior, I think. Is it this one, 2022? No, I'm not so sure. Maybe, yeah. The Midnight one still has an old school dash. But the Elite... So the difference is this one? Is this what I'm looking at? Or are there other accessories? I can't quite pinpoint. Hey, Queefing. Yes, I do. I have a Logitech G27. (2022) new interior trims. Ah, I see. So very subtle change. I see. Okay, good to know. Thank you. So let's leave that for next time. Because I want the truck that has the best sounds. I think I've had enough of the default old sounds. And from what I heard, the 9900i is a good contender for that. So let's try it out. Let me know if you have other recommendations. ISX 550 maybe. Okay, let's go for 18 speed just because I'm more familiar with that kind of feeling. Dark or light wooden. Let's go with dark with more contrast. Color wise, too shabby. Ooh, blue one. Always with the blue one. I think we can go with that. Bit unique. It actually kind of blends well with the international theme. The wood on the door trim, I see. The default is still not enough. I would not be surprised, yes. But is it the best with default? I think that's the best we can hope for right now. I don't expect it will be really passable, but yeah, something that is best for now would be, I guess, okay enough. Yeah, let's go with that one. Other configs. Roof deflector. No, I don't want. I want a day cab setup. How about the stacks? And can we change the stacks? I don't like single, double. The double one at least, so it looks much more professional looking, much more customized. Chrome parts a bit. Yes, why not? Get some chromey bits. I don't like the lights. I like the... where was that? I like the dynamic. And here we just go for the international cap here. Now look at that. It actually shows you not only that it's an aftermarket part, but also which DLC or which package it's coming from. That's nice. So you can get both kinds of information here as well, right? The licensed part, and it's from the DLC Goodyear Tires pack. Very nice. Cool. Okay, so let's do the same here. Give me a few seconds. Should be done quick. Like so. Like so. And one more. I hope I'm not missing something big. We'll catch up with chat in a bit. Maybe that works. Fuel max. Okay, fuel max is what we got. Yeah, that's okay. Sounds are better now after 143. Okay, that's good. So something did improve at least. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't given it a chance in quite a while, so I don't know how they sound now. Good. Ooh, that's fancy. Eagle Premium. I kind of like the look of that. Right, the mix between the black and wooden parts. Okay. Get a freshener in there. Oh, we don't have Rex here and Alan. Dang it. No Sizzle Mega Pack. How about a GPS? Yeah, I think this one is needed because the cell phone doesn't have a speed limit by default. We need the mod for that. Okay, I think that looks good. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Looking good. All right. Do I have enough money? Yes, I do. Add all chrome. Yeah, that should be good enough. Thank you. Regular insurance paid. That's good. That's good to know. Thanks. Yeah, the budget just barely made it. Barely made it. Okay. Do I have a job? Oh, I picked a job already. Okay, that's okay. Let's just... Oh, crap. Might be in trouble, guys. Oh, what the heck? Overdraft. Yikes. We'll make up for it. Alan has already started his new job. Yeah, he came before us. That's true. That's true. Alright, let's see. Let's go and look for a job here. What I actually wanted was a job from Yuma. so that we cross over here. Do you guys know if El Centro and San Diego have new stuff in there? Because I was planning on coming from Yuma and then passing through El Centro, San Diego, Carlsbad, LA, all the way to, I don't know, Sacramento maybe, as far as we can with the time we have. Something along those lines. Does that sound good? Or are those areas not remade? So this one in particular, Yuma to LA, I think would be a good start. Ah, Southern California, don't think I... Okay, I see. Yeah, I actually didn't get a chance to study which area got new. Maybe we study the map first. Because unfortunately on this profile, I have not been able to visit this part yet at all. So I'm not sure if that... Does that look new? It does look a bit complex. But I'm not so sure. Maybe not really, huh? LA looks like it's new because it says LA there, but all the roads are gray. That looks old. Up nearer Stockton. Stockton would be here. Sacramento looks new as well. Yeah, because it's yellow, but all the roads are gray. LA is old too. Ah, interesting. I wonder why I have this yellow. Maybe I just cheated there. Quick travel or something. Okay, so Sacramento definitely new. And what's the new city that they have been teasing? They had to remove one city, right? Or one town. And they replaced it with something else. This one I kind of remember we went through already. From Oregon. From the north here. Ah, I delivered to the northern part of LA. Here maybe, if this is LA already. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Between San Francisco, Sacramento, and Truckee are new. So this part here. So San Francisco is new? Maybe we should discover this then. Ukiah got a rework. I see. Okay, thanks for letting me know. San Francisco is still old. Ah, okay, just in between there. Okay, that's a bit tricky. Should have used a more used profile. So what would be a good route? Maybe we can start from Santa Cruz. Because I would want to start in an old area. Just so when we get to a new area, we'd notice it. Just a little bit of the old area and then new area. So maybe something from, you know, Reno going to Truckee. Going south like that. That might work. We can compare that then with the Reforma version, right? This version right here. This road right here is touched a lot by the Reforma map. Oakland is still old. Okay. Reno is still old. Okay, perfect. So let's go from Reno and then let's make our way to the new areas. Let's see if there's a job. Eureka got updated. Okay. Let's have a look. Eureka, this one. Ooh, in Ukiah as well? Is it? Probably. Tempting. We can also start from Redding, but Redding has been changed already before, I think. New stuff north of Golden Gate Bridge. I see. So indeed this one. So yeah, maybe we can start in Medford. Make our way south. That can be a thing. Also in New Mexico. Redding, hey Texanaski. Perfect timing, man. Thanks for the inputs. Redding, Eureka, Ukiah, Sacramento, and Truckee. Okay, good. So we can start from Reno, make our way to Sacramento maybe, and then go north. Let's see if that can be a thing. Time right now is 8 AM, so we have enough daylight. So let's see. That one is perfect. Yes, Reno to Sacramento, and then from Sacramento, let's head on north. So we can discover all the new stuff. Good. Let me know if there are other suggestions. In the meantime, I will follow that. I didn't think I'd get this pop-up. Oh. 1 second. We have to loan from the bank. 10k and 10k. Ouch. Yeah, first time I got that. Poor guy, literally. No money. Still the same, Jay. Yeah, I have to end by 11. I have a few calls set up because today is also my official last working day with my company. So quite a few calls to catch up on. Handover sessions and last sessions with friends from work and whatnot. Okay, so let me turn off the music. Let's hear it. Let's give it a chance, right? Let me turn on the audio to normal. Let's give it a fair chance. Maybe it's not as bad anymore. Okay. Next week, I start with the new work already. Yeah. No rest at all. Okay. Well, it's not so bad inside. Yeah, inside the echoing in the bass is not too bad. Okay, I think we can live with that. I think that is workable. Alright. Mirrors. Move that just a smidge so we actually see where we're going. And on the right side as well. Like so. Right? That looks a bit weird, but anyway, okay, fine, good. Let's give it a chance. Parking brake is off. You've been enjoying the Austria rework so far. Yeah, that's where we just were, in Austria. We went from Zurich, passed through the Alpine route, and then delivered the cargo to Vienna. And it was amazing, my goodness. So yes, I have the same sentiments. I'm hoping California rework will be just as good. And yeah, the engine sounds are not as bad. Then I agree with Jay, they're still not good enough, but they're not as bad at least as the Renault ones we were having a while ago. We can actually live with this one, I think. Let's try without music and see how long we can last. Is that a bus? It's a bus depot, I guess. So this area is still old, guys. This is Reno, right? This shouldn't be part of the rework. This is old, thank you. Yeah, I was surprised actually that they decided to redo the entire country. I was expecting like Germany, where it was being done, like California, where it was being done in small parts. So I was really happy to see that it was the entire thing in one go. Yeah, not too bad, right? It's not something to write home about, the sounds, but it's not something that you will actually want to stop playing because you hear it. So it's not bad. Good. Okay, bus terminal has always been there, thank you. Oh, the colors are actually not bad. This color combination with what we have, not too shabby, yeah. MCI are those brands, bus brands or bus companies in the US? Okay, indeed it's old. Okay, bus manufacturer, I see. There we go, that's the one. Voltison Motors. Did you guys see if there was a similar... Is that new? That's what I'm trying to ask. Did they also change the company logos here in ATS? Not so sure. We also have the suspension change here now, up and down of the front and rear axles. I don't think we really need it. There you go. Oh, logo change, I see. Hey Incarnate, how are you doing? Thanks for making it today. Not too shabby. Yeah, I can go with that. Alright. Let's go with lights on. Kinda looks nice with those dials. I don't want to float gears because I'll hear that gear grinding. If I miss it even just by a millisecond. And yeah, I did test the force feedback when you grind gears. It's quite nice, but I can live without it. I still much prefer the force feedback plugin in my G27. If you have a different wheel, then it's more likely the default FFB will work better for you. But if you have a G27, I still recommend the plugin. There's even like a turbo whistle. Yeah, there. Right? There's a turbo whistle in higher revs. That's not bad. But yeah, I think that's the extent of it. Let me know if you want music on, okay? I can always bring it back on if you had enough. If the actual dash switch moves when you drop the suspension. Oh, you mean if there's a button that moves in the interior when I do that? It's a good experiment. Okay, let's stop by the side of the road and see. Do you know which button it should be in here? Let's maybe stop over here. Maybe you can just climb on the curb a bit. Yeah, that's a good experiment, GT. Let's try it out. Okay. I do like the blinkiness of the blinkers. Let's see. I don't see anything about suspension, but let's try. So I have that one to raise and lower the front axle. I don't see anything moving. Below the AC controller. Oh, that one. The air suspension there. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's moving. Maybe in other trucks? How about the back one? The back one, let's try. Yeah, the back one doesn't move either. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. But outside, you should be seeing them at least. Yeah, like so. Quite nice. Let's go as low as we can. Alright, there we go. This truck doesn't look half bad, does it? Nice. Gives you that kind of classic vibes. Even the dial. What era is this? Is this a 90s truck? Oh, did I just die on me? I think so. I think my mirrors are way too far. That I'm not actually seeing much of the sides anymore. Probably will have to adjust that. 2017. Oh, quite new. Okay. Right, let's plan our route, guys. So we'll be starting from Reno, going through I-80 here, 80 west. Or is that south? No, it's west. Yes, so I think that's enough to go through the new roads, right? I kind of remember these roads from Reforma. I remember being in awe about them. So we'll see if we get a similar experience. Is this like, what's this? I don't know, Donner Pass or some road, right? I think. Quite steep, this one. But I remember some kind of special thing there. Not Reno, I think, but the roads after, hopefully. Yes, I do miss the True Mirror FOV mod. Definitely. I miss it a lot. FOV is not very good in this one. But we can make it work. We can make it work. Like so. first came out in the 70s. Ah, I see, I see. Donner Pass. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Nice. We'll see how it looks then. Yeah, Reno itself not, but hopefully the road, once we cross over to California, the interstate hopefully got updated. And I think we will be able to spot that easily enough if it did or not. Because the old roads are very, well, they really look old. So let's see if we can distinguish them. And because we are proper drivers, I'll do a full stop before we turn right on red. Available in Train Sim Classic. Ah, nice. What kind of train does it? Is it cargo? Like one of those diesel trains? Yeah, I think the sounds here, it's not bad. Like for default sounds, I think it's something that's passable already. Like I don't expect the default sounds from SCS to be like Z-Mod's level with the crispness and all the bells and whistles. So yeah, I think this one is good. Or default stuff. Bit too far back in my seat, I can't actually look there. Yes, here. American Freight. Union Pacific Railroad. Nice. One of the longest in the game, 140 miles. How long does that take? If you're traveling, what speeds do freight trains in the US normally travel at? Do they travel at 80 miles? 50 miles? I don't know. Amtrak California Zephyr. Chicago to Emeryville, San Francisco. Nice. There we go. 30. It's pretty slow, huh? 30 miles is like, if you think about it, 30 miles is city driving. Like right now, our speed limit is 30 miles. And now when you're on the interstate, it's 65. In California, it's 55 for trucks. Sure know your stuff, guys. I leave it to you. I know nothing about trains. Yeah, those mile markers, are those new? Truckee, Sacramento. Do we also have the same mile markers in ATS now? I see Truckee is 90 miles from here, Sacramento is 190. Those are new, thank you. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that really helps a lot, because otherwise you would have to like look here in your route advisor. You can't even look at it in your GPS, right? You would have to look at your route advisor and you'll see there, okay, 208 miles. Yeah, at least this way you get a nice estimate of how far you are. And that's miles in-game miles, right? So the 200 miles actually will go up by a lot quicker. Yeah. And this road in itself feels new. Doesn't feel cramped. Not sure, did I get it right? Is this part new already? I would bet it's new. Does feel quite wide, and we don't have disappearing mountains in the distance, right? Everything feels so expansive. It's 25. Goodness. Let's take a photo here. It does look new to me too. It's the same. I would vote it's new. Everything west of Reno is new. Okay, thank you. Yes, I would think it is, based on how this one looks. Very good. Definitely a different vibe versus ETS2, huh? This is why I like playing both games. It gave you such a different feel, even if you drive trucks the same. Even if you drive trucks in both games, they feel so different to each other. The looks, the feel, the vibe in itself. Entering California, let's slow down to 55. There we go. And now it's 55, nice. Okay, I see another mile marker in here. Wow, that must have taken quite some work. That feels like it's such a manual work. I don't know if they have a way to automate that, because the signs, well, first and foremost, the signs should have the proper locations, right? It should say Truckee, Sacramento, and not something common. And next, it should have a proper number in there, like something that makes sense. So that alone, how to make that dynamic, it seems a bit complex. And then the sign itself should be oriented properly, right? Next to the road, readable, and things like that. So it feels like something that has to be hand placed. I don't know if they can automate that, but however they did it. So that's pretty cool. Way station, we'll see if we get lucky. Saw a bunch of distance signs in ATS today when you were driving, but you drove on almost all new roads. So we're not sure if this is only present on new roads or on all roads as well. Yes, that's true. Like right now, we are in the new roads, so it might be isolated here for now. Oh yeah, we have agricultural inspection again because we are crossing state lines. That's true. Forgot about that. So in addition to the way station, we also need to pass through that agricultural checkpoint. Is that good? Okay, good. Very nice. The route is 140 miles and you're traveling at 25 miles per hour? Oh my goodness, so how many hours is that? I have to do some maths. Trucks and buses only. This way. Starts from Reno, Nevada to the outskirts of Sacramento. Oh, so it's very similar to the route we're taking, Reno to Sacramento. Nice. Even in 141, distance signs already appeared here and there. That's good. So they're adding it bit by bit. So yeah, I would imagine it's really handcrafted. It's part of the general improvement areas they have. Do we wait here? Yes, we do. Okay, good, thank you. Doesn't say in the blog post though that distance signs in ATS was new. Okay. Maybe only in the reworked areas. Yeah, maybe in the reworked areas they were able to add them. That would make sense. Because that would be part of the overall improvement of those areas. Wyoming was the very first DLC with distance signs all across. That must have taken a lot of work, huh? But they knew how important that was, so they went with it. Just bit the bullet. Quite interesting how those road markers are. They're like black and white road markings. It looks like it's there by intention. Would anyone know if there is a specific reason for that? Because what I'm more used to is like the white lines only, right? Not white and black next to each other. Is that for visibility purposes maybe? Because the cement is kind of white. So maybe it's not as visible if you only have white. And in certain lightings, maybe at night, the white is more visible. So you have both black and white, so you see it despite, regardless of the time of day. Maybe. I would think it that way, but I wouldn't know. Contrast when very sunny. Okay, so there is something along those lines. Not Vander at work with the signage. I wouldn't doubt it. Yes. Hey Red Martin, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. If you do the full length, it takes about 3 hours or so, and it's 1-to-1 scale. Oh my goodness, wow. Watch for wildlife. Kangaroo? Different country? Might be too much. It's the sock again. Okay, yeah, we have the sock. But now we know that's something about, what was it again, guys? Seatbelt signs, I think, right? That sign that looked like a sock, a yellow sock. Hey, Martin. Thanks for saying hi. How are you doing? Mitten, yes. Yes. Looks good. But yeah, this entire area looks so massive now. And now this feels like a real highway, huh? Doesn't feel cramped. You even have different levels one way versus the other. And yes, I can definitely feel the gradient now. As you can see in the overlay, my foot is flat on the floor, if that's working properly. Yeah, I think it is. Good. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, this is the truck that has such a far side mirror. So even with track IR, oh look at that. I actually turned on adaptive cruise control here as well, and the emergency braking. So in the beginning, it was doing the adaptive cruise control for me, but then at some point, it got too fast. Our speed got too fast that it had to do emergency braking. Cool. The sounds are not the best, but they will do for now. Depending on the scenario, when you're shifting a lot, it kind of highlights the unnatural vibrations, let's say. The sound between the shifting, the different gears. Bridge may be icy. That sounds scary. Right lane ends. Okay, if I'm merging lane in here. Good. Alright, let's see. We might see the cruise control in action here, the adaptive one. This is ATS now. Yes, we switched. Oh yes, I didn't change the game name, did I? Yeah, a while ago we were in ETS2, but now we are in ATS. Do I have the retarder in here? I think I chose the wrong transmission. Normally I like transmissions without retarders when I'm buying US trucks. Okay, here about this one, this guy. Ah, look, it's slowing down. Yeah, it's matching the guy. Right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so when it's a steady approach towards the car in front of you, it's able to slow you down just enough. Pretty fancy. Adaptive cruise control at work. It doesn't work anymore. Thanks for trying, Jay. No worries. That's okay. We can leave it there. Okay, let's see if it's able to slow me down here. I want to see how much braking it can do. New feature, the adaptive cruise control. It's experimental. To get more info on it, I highly suggest watching YouTube. Toast and Max have videos on it. So search ETS2 adaptive cruise control. They'll share with you how to enable it and what it does and what are the limitations. But in a nutshell, you have to use the console command to enable them for now. And you have to be in the 144 beta. It's not yet available in the gameplay settings because it's experimental. It's still quite buggy. But when it works, it's great, right? When it works, it's great, but sometimes it doesn't work. Or at least not as smoothly. Oh yeah, they even have the shield. The interstate shield there. Oh crap, I think I'm on the wrong lane. My bad. I think I should have stayed here on the left lane. Yeah, that one. This definitely looks so real. This is like Reforma version right here. Good. There we are. Very nice. I like it. And this is the massive junction in Sacramento, I think. Near Sacramento. If I remember correctly. You can even see the skyline there. Very nicely done. The route through Old Underpass is quite similar to Reforma. Yeah. Very nicely done, huh? Yeah, this one feels so massive. Like the distances. It's not like the building is right next to you already. It's like you see the entire city. Even if it's at such a huge distance. Don't tell me there's a detour. Oh crap, someone messed up. I bet that was emergency braking right there. The victim of the buggy emergency braking. Okay, where are we going? I think should be here. Here. Yes? Think so. Fifth Lake Tahoe. I hope we got the right one. Yes, it seems like it. Oh, it might be this one that I'm referring to. The Sacramento Junction. Directly north of Sacramento, this one. So many layers. Look at the map. Beautiful. And the performance is great. Yeah. Very optimized. I don't even feel a hiccup in the frame rates. The railroad line runs along I-80. Oh, then maybe we should have seen it, huh? Because we were traveling across all throughout I-80 all this time, I think. No, didn't really change any commands. Maybe Nightbot changed. Is that Nightbot or Twitch? That game command there. But yeah, probably something changed on their end. I'm too lazy to change those settings. Oh, there's the train. Well, that looks like a passenger train, more of, right? But nice touch. I like it. Exit only. We have exit markers as well. Speed advisories and whatnot. Very nice. Really doesn't want to. Several big junctions in and around Sacramento now. I would say they've done really a great job at this. I hope they continue applying the same level, the same quality throughout California and well throughout the map actually, right? Because Nevada I think needs some TLC too. But for now, one step at a time. You have those shields, right, on the markings on the ground, that signs ahead, markers, street names and whatnot. You even have the no U-turn signal, left turn, yield on green, things like this. Very, very nicely done. We have a city in the Philippines which adopts this kind of traffic system. Reminds me so much. They probably got that from this kind of traffic layout. There is that exact thing, that exact sign, the no U-turn, and then the left turn, yield on green. It's the only city that has that in the Philippines from what I've seen. This is probably where they got that from. That one still has an X even if I have game blockers off, turned off. Hey Jack, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. How are you? Took a look at the areas adjacent to Texas and Montana. Liking what you see so far. Oh, there are some new areas already that are getting shown, like the borders. Very nice. Slow down too much. Full stop. And go. Wasn't me. Florine Perkins. Is that Avenue? Road. Florine Perkins Road. Thanks for the follow, Jack. Welcome to the stream. I like how the shade in the back. I'm not sure if there's an actual shade there. 1 second. Did I just do emergency braking? I think so. There's that like gray shade, and I'm not sure if that's just something clipping, like the seat clipping, or there's really like a sunshade there of some sort of tint. Nice touch on this truck. There we go. Good. Yeah, 144 is still super new. Can be prone to bugs, and especially if you're in a modded profile, I highly recommend you stay in 143 for now. This is more for science, I could say. But yes, I like what I'm seeing. It looks pretty stable, right? I think that's also why they have been brave enough to release 144 for both ETS and ATS almost at the same time, just 1 day apart. So I think they're pretty confident that it's stable already. Because normally they would have... Did I just hit something? That feels so heavy. Like I snagged onto something. Because normally they would say... they would have like 1 week in ATS first, right? And then they would go with ETS2. What is this one? The bottom. Oh, interesting. What is that logo, guys? Is that like something related to Sacramento or something? It's pretty cool. Oh. Nice details. A nice industrial park area. Lots of school buses there. Some covered trucks. Wonder if that's a teaser of some sort. Yeah, it's a roundabout. But what is the logo? It looks like a bear. Although it's one of those fake roundabouts that you could just drive through. Very nice. Oh yeah, this feels so varied. It doesn't look like your typical industrial area, right? Even the buildings, the vans right there, they're all like seemingly random and doesn't have that copy-pasted vibe in there. Very nicely done. No SSAO because this is NPI. Those two aren't compatible with each other. So we're delivering this. Yes, there it is. Oh crap. I think it's a blindside reverse. And yeah, it looks like I'll have to end the stream after this one because I'll probably take like 20 minutes to park this thing. And by that time it's 11 already. But I'm glad that we had a chance to check out a bit. Just a sneak peek of California as well. It's cool. And so far I like what I'm seeing. Oh crap, that's a bit tight. Right. Let's lower the windows. Okay. Not 11 yet, but by the time I finish this one, it will be past 11. We'll see. Maybe I can get lucky. Okay, is that too shallow? Maybe it works. One second, let's get out of the truck and see. That I think has some promise. I think we can continue a bit. Turn in a bit sharper, and then maybe let's try getting it back out now. Because I think that will be a bit too sharp. So, yeah, this is one of the advantages of having a day cab, right? At least you see, you kind of have a rear view still. Yeah, that's a bit too much, I think, but it's a step towards the right direction there, so we can correct it here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, take it. At least it's not one of those like reverse U-turns like in that what's that, like that port drop-off point in Oakland or whatnot. I watched a series recently in Netflix. I think it's called Clickbait. The reason I mention it is because the events happen in this area. It's like Oakland, Sacramento area, and I was surprised that they actually had like they had flights from Oakland to Sacramento or something like that, but it seemed quite close to me. I would have thought taking a car would be faster, but I guess it's because of the scale here in this game, so it doesn't. Maybe there is still a use case for doing flights instead of driving through that distance. Okay. There we go. Good. A mini roundabout. Right. Good. Is MLAA and ATS? I think right now they have SMAA already by default. Is that right? I think so. Oh, it's not really a bear in real life. I see. Very interesting. 12:20 where you are. Ah, you're a bit ahead. Like 1 hour and a half ahead. Cool stuff, guys. Well, we finished that one. Let's bring back the audio here. And I think we'll call it there. That was a fun time, both ETS and ATS. Some 144 action. Thanks for hanging out. And like I mentioned, guys, I'm not sure when again I can do this, so thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It's been a fun ride, fun times. Let's see when we can do this again. I hope not in the too far future. Alright, the bro coins have been accumulating. We still have to find a way for that, a use for that. That's true. Yes. Next stream Montana release, I really hope so. I really hope we can continue this at some point. But let's see. Let's keep in touch in Discord at the moment. In the meantime. Thanks, Alex. Thank you. Thank you for the constant moderation. Thanks, Jay. And thanks everybody for joining and all the years we've been streaming. We'll be having a break, a hiatus. I'm not sure how long it will take, and most probably if ever I can start again, the schedule will be different. But yes, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, I'm getting teary-eyed already. Have a good one. Catch you soon. Catch you in Discord in the meantime. Miraj, thanks for following. And if anyone wants to join Discord, exclamation point email. And then send me a note. I'll give you the link because the link changes. Right? Thanks. Have a good one. Catch you in Discord. Happy weekend. Thanks, GT. Appreciate that, man. Happy to be a companion through all that housework. I know it helps. I do the same thing. Thanks and bye-bye. Clumsy Trucking. Catch you guys soon. See you.